Hi, my name is Pedro Vasconcelos and I'm here to show you another app that I use a lot with a bunch of capabilities. This app is exclusively to Microsoft Windows. If you don't have Windows as your primary operating system, this video is not for you. But if you do have Microsoft Windows, please stay until the end of this video because the app that I will show you will improve a lot your experience and give you more utilities to improve your classes and to improve your videos. The name of this product is Microsoft PowerToys, and I will jump right to my home office to explain how to use it, how to install it, and how to use some of the capabilities that app has. Hi, I'm now at my home office to show you some cool apps that I use on Microsoft Windows. This is a bunch of apps that calls Microsoft PowerToys, and I will show you how to install it and to use some of the apps included on Microsoft PowerToys, which are Find My Mouse, that I use a lot when I'm creating video or explaining something to my students. Fancy zones to divide my areas for my windows on my displays. Color selector to know which color I am seeing right now, and a ruler to see how many pixels are between a point and other point on my display, or a text extractor to extract some text from image or another text. But there is a lot of mini apps that are very good. For example, image resizer, that I can select a bunch of image and resize it only by clicking on right button of my mouse and say the resolution that I want to compress that image, and it does it right away. Right now I am jumping to my PC for you to see what I want to show you. And right now at my PC I want to install the Microsoft PowerToys. I will give you the link on the description. I click on Install PowerToys. I jump to GitHub website to install on my PC. Of course, my PC is x64 processor. You can have ARM64, for example, and then you will install it this version. How do you know which processor do you have? You have to see the specification of your PC. Right now, 99% of the PCs that are using Windows right now in 2024 are Intel x64 based, which is this one if I want to install only on my user, or for all users I will select this one. I will select only for this user. I click here, it starts downloading, and when it finishes I open the folder and click to install. At this moment I have already installed on my PC, but after this is only next and give the permissions, and after that you have here on your PowerToys, if you search for PowerToys you can pin it to start, and after that you can start it right away. By the way, it said preview because this is a preview app of Microsoft, but it's already very strong. As you can see, if you go to here to this arrow, you can see many hidden applications that are running on background, and you can see PowerToys here. After entering here, you can see that is a quick access, or you can click on more and see all the apps. If you want to show like this, you have to enter on the app side, and it shows you with more details the options that you have. Let's start with one of my preferred, which is the the one that gives me this ability to explain something. How I can do that? By clicking Control and it show me this arrow, and after a few seconds it will disappear. This option is on mouse utilities, and the option is find my mouse. Focus the mouse pressing Control key twice using custom shortcuts is one of the options that it's already active when you install the Microsoft PowerToys. There are others like highlight your mouse and for example Windows Shift H. As you can see, when I click it, as you can see, it's showing me a dot. Okay, no, I don't want that. Windows Shift H, it stops doing that. Okay, right now I want to show you another app that I use a lot. It calls Fancy Zones. Fancy Zones enable me to set layout to my displays. For example, in this the second display, which is the one that I am right now projecting, I have a priority grill is showing me that there is 3 zones, a center zone and 2 other zones, which I can click on a window and click on Shift and start putting on one of these zones my apps. I don't want that. I want, for example, because this is a 4K resolution monitor, I want to do a custom layout, create a new layout with canvas, which I will create the areas, create. And right now I have one area that I want to choose. It's here, for example, in this part of the display. I will add a new one, which is here with this size, for example, for my meeting, here for my browser, and I have another one for other app that I want to have on this part of the display. I can save it, and right now I will choose this layout for this display, and now get out of here. And right now, if I choose this, select this app, this window, and click Shift, as you can see, I have the area 1, area 2, or area 3 to choose from. And I want this window here, for example, this window here, and for example, the OBS studio that I am using to record this on this area. And right now, as you can see, my display are using 3 areas. Of course, this is very confusing because I am record my display that records the display and so on, which is a very strange thing. But I can show you, for example, the web browser of the GitHub project and click here, and right now I have my browser here, this app here, which is the PowerToys, and this window here. And I can change it right away by clicking Shift button and select the area that I want to put that window. And it's very, very easy, as you can see. For example, I want to have a notepad here, notepad, and right now I can click and can put it here and start right away writing something, as you can see. And it's open on this side because I have ordered it to do it. Okay, that's it. And this is Fancy Zones, one of the great apps that Microsoft PowerToys included. And right now I will go to the next one, which is Color Picker. If you are a designer or you work on an environment that with apps that you want to select a specific color of your screen, you can launch Color Pickers. And as you can see, it's showing me a bunch of colors that I have in my window. This is the color 1975C5, which I can use it to replicate with, for example, photo editor or image editor like Photoshop or other one. It's very cool, and you can use it with shortcuts like Windows Shift and C, and as you can see, it activated automatically, and that's it. By the way, if you click on the color, you can pick it in hexadecimal or RGB color or HSL color. Which one you will use, it depends on your app that you are using, but normally, or 90% of the case, you want the hexadecimal colon ID number. Another one that I used to use is a ruler. If I want to know how much it costs in pixels, this image here, I can use the ruler, screen ruler, and I can Windows Control Shift M, Windows Control Shift M. Of course, you can change it, and you can know how much this area is using. For example, this area here is 1512 pixels, but I can use this one, for example, to know how much it's the height and width of the image. For example, this top frame is 1512 pixels wide by 560 height. Or select something, for example, this part, and I can see right away how much pixel I am selecting. Okay, and that's it. This is very simple. For example, to work with image editor again, it's very, very useful. The other one that I used to use is the text extractor. To use this, I need to open settings and click here on enable text extractor. By doing that, I will use right now Windows Shift T, and it show me this option, and I will select the text that I want to copy. And right now it copies to the memory, and right now if I click here on Notepad and click Ctrl V, it copies the text. Of course, there are here off space wisdom. Okay, it copies the text, it does the OCR, but sometimes it makes errors. As you can see, right now I have the text. It's very important. And for example, if you have a web page that is blocked the copy of the text, you can use this app, Windows Shift T. As you can see, I select this part, and right now if I made Ctrl V to paste what I have copied, as you can see, there is the text that I select here. As you can see, there are many other apps here. Ones that I used to use a lot is for image resizer, which is a very cool app to resize it, but I want to cover only a few apps for you to understand the meaning of this app. It's a powerful toys that are included now on Microsoft Windows. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do and you want to know more about, for example, using your tablet as a secondary display or your mobile phone as a secondary webcam, or to use OBS Studio to interact with all of these gadgets, and when you are streaming a class or when you are recording a video class, please see the other videos that I have to see the capabilities, or for example to improve your lighting conditions on your home office or your studio. I hope you enjoy, and see you on the next video.